Not y'all out here trying to threaten these little baristas into calling corporate over that little glass bear. I know y'all fucking lying. Now, as a former barista, that little bear is $40. $40. You might as well say with taxes and everything else. You had people out here camping outside and doing all the things. Now, as a former cup collector, because you can't tell me, baby, there's cups. If y'all, ever noticed in my background, there are cups back there. I can't even tell you how many beside me on shelves. But here's the thing. Do understand something, because many of y'all are new to this, and we used to kind of equate this to sneaker drops. Some stores do not get a full set of merchandise. They might get one or two hot items. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, no, because we know some of the employees was hiding them behind the shelves and everything. They weren't. You might have had one store that was doing that, maybe two, and that was just like I said. Now myself, of course, would go on break before y'all would get in there and get your little cups and whatnot, because but this is reminiscent of, like I said, my cup collectors. Y'all remember when Gaga dropped, and that was our affectionate name for the one that looked like a disco ball. Now, the fact of the matter is, y'all know y'all can get the same damn bear off of the Temu or Temu, right? Less than $40. You can slap a damn Starbucks sticker on there if you want to, or customize that motherfucker the way you want to do it. Because let's not act like we all were not one of the ones drilling holes in the bottom of them cups and making them into the little floaty looking ones. Yes, baby, I did it all. Now, and if you don't want the one that's off of Temu, like I said, like he's almost $40 as well. That is the exact replica, except without the Starbucks logo. You can absolutely get his little cousin from down the street off of Amazon. He's a lot cheaper. And of course, Aldi entered the chat and was like, look, they got this cute little gingerbread diva. So, but y'all, are y'all seriously, y'all out there calling corporate over some hot bean water? I know you fucking lying. And we used to have some people that would come in there, but they knew how to keep it cute. I don't know if it was just like my face early in the morning was just like, you can come in here and ask do it if you want to. Now, I did have to tell off a couple of customers because, we had a couple of hard of hearing partners. We had, all walks of life. And I just ain't much for folks, cutting up on people, not in front of me. But the fact that y'all were really out here upset, and you really needed to be directing your anger towards Starbucks, because I can tell you, as someone who has helped set up them little displays and all the things, a lot of times it was very, very rare that we got more than one. They would get like two or three, especially of the what would be the quote unquote popular merch drop. So understand that those people in there had no control over what was going to be dropped. They had no control over how many they would get, and we would never know if they were ever going to send more. So people would come in there, and of course you're disappointed, but be disappointed, but be respectful. Like, of course, I was one of the ones, like I said, we equate this to sneaker drops. We would get up and we would be all up in there. Now, again, being respectful, because Starbucks don't pay them people enough to be dealing with you and your damn temper tantrum over a motherfucking cup and this hot ass bean water. Okay? So I'm gonna need y'all to, lighten up on these folks. Now, they said that they may of course release some more to stores. We saw that happen with the sign language cup and a couple of their collaborations that they did. And like I said, this one was the one with the Hello Kitty collaboration, which was really neat because we don't normally see that stateside. That's usually like Japan, Thailand, and sometimes in Hawaii. But anyways, there will be another launch. Was it December the 2nd? But this week is also Red Cup week. So please be kind to your baristas. Don't be out here acting up, over some hot bean water in a little cup, okay? It's going to be all right. Like I said, Temu or Amazon, go find it. It's really not that hard. Don't pay these exorbitant prices that these people done went and got them and marked them up, because I guarantee you when they realize they're not going to be able to sell them, they're going to try to return them. We used to have that happen all the time. Now, go have the day you deserve. And if you can't, then don't get your clothes folded up with you still in them because you out here cutting up. Okay?
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.